When you have an FBI crime report, the U.S. Department of Justice, who published a report here some years ago, said the most unsafest place in America for women is their home. That's the problem. It brings us back to our part, and what do we do? See, in spite of all that, still in a time of crisis, research said that people turn to their church and law enforcement interchangeably in a time of crisis. In spite of sometimes of what we don't do, think about it, people still turn to the church. But our real question and answer today, will they find answers with us? Amen. And will they find the right answer with us, especially when it comes to domestic violence? Because how many know that either we can be a bridge or we can be a barrier? We can be a unifier or we can be those that actually further perpetuate the violence. And so it goes back to the point of understanding what messages are we putting out there? What messages that might we be preaching that may give a tone that somehow or another condone battery or domestic violence? What do we really mean when we start talking about domestic violence and violence in the home? Do we all hide up on the proverbial rock, as so many say? We don't have that problem in our church. Well, guess what? You must be living in a hole somewhere all by yourself. Because what research is telling us now is that domestic violence among non-believers and believers are the same. Now look at somebody and say, that should be. So that means that domestic violence happening among people in the church is just as high among those that are not in the church. There's a problem. Because this is where we come in as pastors and as leaders and people that work with people, is that we got to understand that we say that we have a message. How many say that we're preaching the truth? Amen. Oh, let's not get scared now. Come on, it's just us up in here. Amen. How many of us say that we're preaching the truth? Right. How many of us that stood on the word that and the truth shall make you free? Yes. Then why we got so many bound up people? Now they're either bound because we're not preaching the truth, or they're bound because of the fact we're ignoring the truth.